All right, and what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on the channel. If you came from my finale reaction to Bel Air, welcome back. If not, if you're new, like I said, I'm here. Thank you all for tuning in. Of course, I'm going to be reviewing Bel Air Season 1. So I just wrapped up the finale, so this is fresh in my mind. And overall, man, like this whole season, dude, I'm gonna just lay it out to you right now. Fantastic. I really liked it, honestly, and like my expectations going into this series were pretty low. I mean, I didn't really like expect to do this on the channel. It was kind of like it was a busy week when it was coming out. It came out on Super Bowl Sunday with 3 episodes, so they did something ballsy, right? Just doing it then. And I remember it was like I was on the fence about doing it, right? Because there's a lot of stuff I had to do that week already, and it's like, do I want to fit this in? And I am so glad I did. Because of this show, I've gained so much more like subscribers as well, and thank y'all to you guys that obviously like what you see, I guess. Me talking about reacting to Bel Air and stuff, so I appreciate it, and it was a great decision, honestly, and I love the show, mind you, not just for YouTube. I love it, and I do love the Fresh Prince of Bel Air as well, and just gonna say, obviously, these are two way different shows. Obviously, it honors some of the things in the show. I loved even having some old like Aunt Viv's in it, in like that scene with the fellowship meeting and stuff. So that was really cool that they added that in and stuff. They were just a lot of cool callbacks, but original show, like the core of the story is kind of from the Fresh Prince, but they totally went their own ways. This is like your typical drama show that did a lot of cool things, right? And they touched on a lot of areas, which was really dope, and different, obviously, from the Fresh Prince, which is a sitcom. So totally different. We're getting that. A lot more comedy back then. This is very serious tone. There's definitely funny moments where I try and make some fun of it, but in general, just very serious, like I said. And I honestly, I think the casting, they got really well done as well. I know Uncle Phil, man, I don't know the actor by chance, but like he reminds me of Taye Diggs so much. I loved him throughout the show. And Viv was great. The entire like family. Carlton, by the way, bro, Carlton, like that actor, man, he played that role so well. I remember in the beginning where he was like a villain, and it was like, is this gonna last the whole season? But then by the end, like it's very wholesome. Where like obviously like Will was there for him and shit, and like they kind of became brothers throughout the end of the show or the season, sorry, and it was just a really like nice brotherhood moment, which I really liked, and just like how much Will actually ended up meaning to Carlton, which you would not have expected in episode 1 or like episode 1 and 2, and how like tense it was, and like the legit almost hatred for each other, especially Carlton's for Will, and that just came like a really long way as well. And the storylines are really good. I loved how, because back in the sitcom, The Fresh Prince, like it was just never like, they never really deep dove into like, they did like into other storylines, but they went like, because they have like, well, a sitcom is what, 30 minutes, right? Like this is like on average it was like 45 minutes, I think, each episode. Like the first one was like an hour. They had to retell like the whole thing, the origin story of Bel Air, in which they kind of kept the same. And it's just like I just, yeah, like I said, I just loved how they had so many side stories, so many different characters, like Jazz. I love Jazz, like Jeffrey, and like so many great characters that you love as well, not just obviously Will. I think everybody loves Will, obviously he's the main character, but they just did so well, like making you like, I think a show does a really good job when you care about like so many or all of the characters very much, and they almost like you want to see them succeed and everything, and you know, and then instead of just like not caring and stuff, and yeah, like I had so much fun like waiting for Thursdays to watch this show, because like I'm gonna be honest with you, like episode 1 and 3 were my favorite throughout the series, and in my opinion, it never really lived back up to that. Like this is where it's gonna get like a little negative. Like I don't think the series ever caught back up to how it started. To be quite honest with you, it gave me that feeling at the beginning where it was just so good, but like it was still really good. It's just like it never captured that same magic that the first ones did. Is that, if y'all could explain that, let me know if y'all think that as well. It's just like I don't really know what to really say when it comes to that, but it was just like it was kind of like, okay, think of it as like a graph. Like it was kind of going like really up, and then it just kind of like leveled out. Like it kind of just, it was at its own peak and stuff. But a lot of things did happen, right? It's just like, I don't know. I can't explain it to you. Like the first and the third episode were so good, man. I loved it. Like, even just that, like, just what's gonna happen. I think it was the Carlton storyline that really, like, kind of made that happen, I guess, and stuff. And like, because it was so dramatic, right? I guess maybe that's why I'm thinking that. But yeah, it was just really well done. Obviously, I love it. Like, it was very high quality. Obviously, Peacock picked this up. I never watched anything off Peacock before, by the way. First time ever. So it was just, yeah, it was just really well done. And I know I said it, I think, in the reaction and stuff, but the real star for my show, I know he's the lead, was Jabari Banks, who played Will Smith, of course. And that was a big task, man. Honestly, like, I said in the finale reaction, just let me know down below, like, if I believe this was his first acting gig and he landed the position, he landed the role of Will. And it's kind of like, and like we weren't really sure, like, how is he gonna capture that energy, and he did, man. He had so much charisma and like energy, which I absolutely loved, and he did such a good job. Honestly, I was like, man, like he made me emotional throughout the show. That's how good he was, and it was like one of the greatest acting jobs I've seen in a long time. Like, in terms of just pure emotion, like he put his heart and soul into that character, and it had so much resemblance of Will Smith himself, which obviously went viral last week at the Oscars, which is kind of funny that we're talking about him and in that same breath. But it's like, it was just, yeah, it was fantastic. His performance throughout the entire series as well, just yeah, man, like tapped into every single emotion possible. I can't wait to see what happens next. Obviously, I think it's I don't know when we're gonna get season 2. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Probably next year, but hopefully earlier. Just like when this came out and everything. And yeah, man, it was just awesome. And you know what time it is, obviously. When I review a show, I give it a season rating. So it's the only season of the show, so I'm not going to compare it to any others. I did talk about a little bit of Fresh Prince, but it's not really a proper comparable. That show is legendary. One of the greatest ever. So, but in terms of season rating, I think like I gave like generally like 8s, maybe late 7s. And like 8s, like kind of like middle, early, a little bit higher near the end. But I think overall, I would give this season an 8 out of 10. I think it was fantastic. Like I said, I enjoyed it. Let me know down below what your season rating is, guys. What did you think of the entire season as a whole? Like, did you like, say, like the earlier parts or the latter parts? Tell me your favorite episode and just tell me what you thought of everything. Who were your favorite characters? How do you think Jabari did as well? Like that, I would love to hear what you think. Was it what you expected? And yeah, was the show what you expected? Because or did it surprise you? I would love to hear everybody's opinion on it. And guys, thank you all for listening to me talk about Bel Air season 1. If you consider leaving a like, commenting, subscribing, and turn on that post notification bell down below as well, you will get notified for future Bel Air content. If you want to see more content from myself and my friends, of course, you will get notified for all that. So, and guys, seriously, I can't thank you all enough. Thank you to everybody who has watched my entire reaction series to season 1. I really appreciate y'all. It was super fun. I can't wait to do it again in season 2. If you want to ride with me in the channel with the other stuff, it's awesome. But thank you all for coming in and engaging in the comment section. It really means a lot to me. It shows that like kind of building like a little bit of community here and stuff. And yeah, I appreciate y'all always offering your opinion and stuff and having fun conversation as always. And guys, that's it. That is it for Bel Air season 1. And I'm signing off. Hope you all enjoyed my review. Take it easy, guys.